So from education, let's turn our attention to the environment and, of course, health. The environmental officer at the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly, Abdul Karim Hudu, says the assembly will embark on a massive typhoid vaccination for all food vendors in the metropolis to rid the metro of the disease. Speaking to Joy News on day one of the STMA Joy News Operation Clean Your Environment campaign, he explained a screening done for most food vendors on typhoid showed positive, hence the need for the vaccination. Correspondent in Natalia Kwanzaa, who joined the team and has come through with this report.
The Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly, through the EU-funded Twin Cities in Sustainable Partnership project in collaboration with Joy News, has commenced the unannounced visit to inspect the sanitary condition of households and commercial facilities in the metropolis as part of the campaign dubbed Operation Clean Your Surroundings.
From now up to middle of the year, we'll be visiting various communities unannounced to inspect various food joint, public toilet facilities, households, and a host of others. In fact, we'll be going to the hotels and then the restaurants as well. So this is basically to remind the public of their responsibilities to make sure that they keep their surroundings clean, make sure that they work in accordance with standards that the Assembly through environmental health has given them to follow. So that's basically what this campaign is all about. So we'll be again going out unannounced. The next will be at the Sekondi Sub-Metro, and then our next visit will be Skadi. And what we plan doing is that we're following up to some of the areas where we visited today, and we'll be visiting for the next two meetings.
The program started from the Takoradi Sub-Metro with visits to 8 food preparation and vending points, 2 public places of convenience, 2 bakeries, a flour mill, a drinking bar, and transport terminal. The nuisance found include lack of standard dustbin, exposed foods to silt, to dust and flies in sanitary drains with refuse, preparing food under insanitary condition, selling food without medical certificate of fitness, accumulation of particles packed hazardly, which is likely to harbor reptiles, rodents, and cause accidents on premises. The task force, headed by the Metro Environmental Health Officer Abdul Karim Hudu, issued caution notice to operators of some facilities visited.
Operation Clean Your Surroundings. That's what we have started for the STMA Twin City initiative. Our aim is to come out and then look at environmental issues in eating premises, and then advise, caution them, so that next time when we come, we wouldn't leave them. So far, we have gone to 9 eating premises. This includes 2 chop bars, food vendors, 8. Then we have gone to 2 public toilets. The major issues were, the first one is the medical cards that they are supposed to go to hospital, and then hospital will declare them fit. Most of them were not having it. Some have it and the cards expired. So those ones too, we have advised them to go and do it, so that we'll come back and check. If they don't do it, then we'll close down their food premises or the chop bars.
Let's get some reaction to this matter in a brief chat with the PRO for the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly, John Lecha. John, you're welcome to the pulse here on Joy News. I'm curious, why has it taken this long, or is it something that you do periodically? Because I would assume that, we shouldn't be having this issue, knowing very well that people patronize some of these foods on the markets, and to think that some of them have issues with typhoid, that's more dangerous for the consumer.
Yeah, thank you very much, Elton. Yes, this program that Yeah, this program that we've been doing, and as you may be aware, insanitary condition has been an issue of concern to the general public. So as an assembly, we've over the years put in place measures to make sure that people, identify themselves to their responsibilities to make sure that they keep their surroundings clean. And you remember recently, the government had introduced regular sanitation day cleanup. These are some of initiatives that over the years, the assembly has also implemented to make sure that we draw the public attention to cleanliness. Yes, we are embarked on this campaign because we believe that it's time that we have to make sure we enforce the bylaws. We remind people of their responsibilities to keep their environment clean. Finally, for us in Sekondi-Takoradi, through a project that we are implementing called Twin Cities Sustainable Partnership, being funded by EU. They've given us some funds to make sure that we embark on this exercise to alert the public, to know the dangers in sanitary conditions. And that's the reason why this time the Assembly has set up this task force to make sure that they go around, get the public to clean their surroundings in order to make sure that we prevent some of these communicable illness that will be reported in the metropolis.
But how widespread is this on the market?
Widespread?
Yes, I'm asking if this is so widespread in the market.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, we've been monitoring reports from various health centers and other facilities that, we know that the issue of typhoid, has become an issue within the metropolis. What it means is that, other service providers have not been up to task. So, making sure that people get this illness and have to report to health facilities. And that's the reason why, we are making sure that we extend this campaign throughout the whole metropolis to make sure that we cannot eradicate it totally. We are not too sure, but at least to reduce it to the barest minimum.
But you were out today. Tell us how it went.
Well, as usual, we visited some locations. We visited some eateries. We visited corn mills. We visited, inspected the taxi terminal, and then also the Sekondi the Sekondi commercial vehicle terminal. Indeed, Elson, I mean, it informs us or give us all the indication that really we have a lot of work to do. The majority of our people out there seems to relax when it comes to their responsibility on environmental sanitation. Really today as well, we issue some notices to members of the public. We've been giving caution. We're going back to the same facilities in the coming weeks to make sure that they've really followed the instructions given them. In fact, with our initial outings, we don't intend to prosecute or arrest. We are using our initial outings to educate and also direct the public or those who be found to, have issues to put their house in shape.
And if they don't?
So, come again?
If they do not.
Yes, that is when the arrest and prosecution will come in. That's when the arrest and prosecution will come in. So we've made them aware that we'll be coming back. And again, we won't tell them when we'll be coming. And once we come and we are not satisfied with what you have done, definitely then we have to send you to court, prosecute you in line with our bylaws, and for court to determine what your facility we should do to your facility, whether we should close it down. That one the court will have to determine. So yes, at a point we definitely arrest and prosecute.
Right, John. So for those diagnosed with typhoid, what happens to them? Will you ensure that they are not back at the market? Are you ensuring that they go through the proper treatment? Actually,
the typhoid cases normally, are from, let me say, consumers of, some food that probably you cannot, for now, know where they bought those food or whatever they got them. But for the vendors, those who don't have the medical certificate, we are making sure that they go through the process for them to be certified by a medical doctor to ensure that they are healthy to sell prepared food within the metropolis. So yes, the issue of
So John Lecha is the public relations officer with the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly. I think we've lost him. John, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now loud and clear. So, so what next? When are you going out?
Well, like I said earlier on, for per our schedule, we don't announce the date.
Okay.
Because yes, we don't want them to know when the team will be coming. So, but I can tell you that our next visit will be the Sekondi-Takoradi Sub-Metro. In fact, we schedule ourselves that we're visiting the 3 sub-metros we have within the metropolis. You know, we visited Takoradi, we visited Sekondi. So the next will be Sekondi-Takoradi Sub-Metro. But as to the time and then the specific location that we'll be visiting,
cannot communicate.
That one will be determined that very day that we'll be going out.
All right. I would like to say thank you very much, and we are with you on this exercise to ensure cleanliness and healthy Sekondi-Takoradi. This we are on board as far as the cleanup exercise that the assembly is undertaking, and we'll be with you every step.
Thank you very much. And let me also use the opportunity to also on behalf of Management West, thank Multimedia and Joy News especially for partnering the assembly for this course, and we thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. John Lecha. He's the public relations officer with the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly. Well, that's it for today's edition of the poll.